Well, we're about to get ready here. Let's get into the anthem and the track overview for the Watkins Glen circuit that we will be using today. It's our first time at a road course for this season. First road course this season, but our second road course for the entire thing. It's anthem time. Alrighty, pace car is ready, and we are going to start pacing at the Glen today. Wonderful Sunday, late November morning, afternoon, I should say. Everybody's there, I think. Yep, everybody's there. Let's watch them as they roll off the grid. On pole, I think we have William Byron. He's going to try to make a resurgence in the late season. We're going to see everybody start to fight for the starting positions. It's going to be interesting as the playoffs begin in just a couple of weeks. Season 3 will probably start in either late December or January. I'm gonna aim for January because we need a break from racing a little bit, and we also need time to prepare everything, because once that season starts, that's what we're focused on. I've been working on tracks, so we should have enough. But we'll probably see the return of the Augusta Roval for the first time since the original Augusta Cup Series, which eventually turned into the Ranger Cup. But we'll probably see the return of that. Now it seems like Denny Hamlin's going to be able to grab the pole position away from William Byron as we're ready to start racing. Pace car is ready to come off into pit road, so we are ready to go green. For 50 laps here at Watkins Glen in Upper New York. Alrighty, pace car's off down pit. We're ready to go green, and the starter officially has the green flag in his hands. And, well, starter has a green flag in his hands, and we are off to the races for 50 laps at Watkins Glen. William Byron definitely wants the lead, but here comes Alex in that number 7 car, McDowell in the middle. Now Alex goes to block McDowell. We're going to see a ton of people starting to filter in the number 7 car in the lead. I forgot to do the commentator booth on Discord. Let me just get that up really quickly. Is this going to want to work today? No, it's not. This is already a flustered cluck of an event. Currently on lap 2, we're going to have a caution. I need to figure out what I'm doing. As we race back to the line here, we could see another lead change, but I think Alex could hold them off. What? Off? No, hold them off. Or officially. Okay. Alex has already lost a couple positions after racing back to the line here. We could possibly see this be the end of his dominance, but a bunch of other cars are going to look. Out in the front to start us off is Bowman and May, followed by Wallace, Logano, Alex, Dillon, Reddick, Stenhouse, NYC, Tyrannosaurus, T-Rex, Gibby, Taco Bell, Bushy, Ware, Kozlowski, and McD. And we are back to racing. This is going to be interesting. Looks like the 42 car is going to get a nice little run off that corner. There's a very good groove of racing that you can get into here. It's definitely more of a single line track, but a lot can happen with this single line of racing, as we've already seen. Who is it going to be? It looks like the number 8 of Bush wants to get out in front. He does. Now he's got to block 2 lanes of traffic. Is he going to be able to hold everybody off? Here comes McDouche. I think McDouche is going to try to get it. I think McDowell has it. No, he doesn't. Not yet. 34 car is clear of everybody else. 43 car is making up a little bit of ground. Logano has made up a ton. However, your pole sitters Byron and Hamlin have fallen since the restarts. Now we could see a little bit of a choo-choo trade happening here. What the heck just happened? Interesting. For sure. McDowell out in front. Is it going to be Bush in second? Bush is going to try to get the lead back on lap 5 out of 50. For 10% there. Your stages are 10, 20, and 20. So we're about halfway through the stage currently. Bush back in the lead. Now the 99 car wants a chance at leading some laps. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there at the right time. Anything is possible. I mean, here it's all about timing. If you can time your pass for the lead on that final corner before the straightaway to the start line, then you could probably grab a lead. However, it looks like it's going to be Bush, but now the 99 of myself is going to get to the inside of McDowell. I've officially passed McDowell now. Now it's going to be the 42 car trying to get in line again. Everybody's back in line. We're getting close to that wall a little bit. I think I might try to make a Watkins Glen sim myself. It's just that corner that always messes everything up. The 99 car is slowly gaining some time on Bush. Is he going to try to make a move? We're coming to lap 7. 4 laps to go in stage 1 before you have a nice little stage caution, which will regroup everybody pretty nicely. I mean, that's pretty much what we need, is a regrouping at this point. Out in the back, actually, losing momentum as we speak, is Austin Cindric, having a tough season with Penske. This is actually his farewell season as well. Kevin Harvick is being replaced. Blanket is no longer racing. Most of these cars that you see this season, this is their final season. The finale at the Daytona backstretch is going to be something different because it will be run like a season 3 race. It will be 1 week just devoted to that. There will be different qualifying sessions. We're going to run it just like a season 3 race. So everybody's guys want to experience the season 3 race before season 3 commences in January. I know that sounds like a far way away, but it's only about a month, like a month and a half away already. I mean, we started this all the way back in early October, I think. So this has already been a month-long journey to try to find out who will be the champion for the second season before things dramatically change. 42 car finds his way back out in front, but now he's got to worry about the 22 of Logano. I know. Shocking. Logano out in second. The 99 car is still slowly starting to lose a little bit of position. When will Logano try to make a move, or will he be the next 99 car? This is a perfect example of what not to do when you're almost about to win. Because here comes the 22. He might try to make a move in the inside. He is not going to make a move to the inside that time around. White flag is out for the stage. Who's going to take it home? We got MIC back out in the front. He's been pretty dominant all day. He's found his way out into the front twice so far. Now we're starting to see the 42 getting closed in on by the 22 and 99. These guys are teammates. They're going to try to get each other out in front. The closer they get out in front, the closer that they get to a possible victory for Ranger Motorsports. This is definitely going to be interesting. As we're coming to the line, is the 22 of Logano going to make a move? No, he's not. He cannot get there in time. NYC scores his first stage victory. And now Logano will take the pole as we pace around again before restarting for stage 2 here at Watkins Glen. This is definitely going to be an interesting thing to see as the tires wear our fuel window, our pit window. So our fuel and tire window is going to be about 15 laps. So we can see about 3 rounds of pit stops today. So we're closing in on that pit stop lap. We're not pacing around again. Oh my, click the damn box. Good. The conveyors here are all over the place. pace car is off. You're ready to go back to green for lap 12 out of 50 here at the Go Bowling at the Glen. NYC gets a little bit of a shove for the 99 car. Can the 99 car make a move? No, he doesn't. He does not make a move then. But he could take the lead, or at least try to attempt a lead. Into the backstretch chicane. It's going to be a fierce battle with Gibbs for second. Back in line, NYC back out in front. The dominant car pre-pit stops. Now, of course, once the pit stops happen, everything can be changed. McLeod is definitely starting to get a little bit of momentum building up. Now we're starting to see Chastain moving up. Chastain is in the lead, clearing the 42. The 77 doesn't stand a chance all alone. Or does he? I think the 77 wants that lead. I mean, they've got a sweeping. Could this thing just stop messing everything up? It's really annoying. These conveyors here are wild. Lap 14, so pit stops are going to start happening in about a lap. 77 car is going to try to get in front of that number 1 car. He does. NYC, the dominant stage 1 car, is starting to slip back. It would be very interesting to see what these guys can do with pit stops commencing this lap. I'm going to go down there to start setting up everything for a pit stop. A bunch of cars choose to pit that lap, but a handful do not. That handful does include majority of Ranger Motorsports. No, it includes 2 cars of Ranger Motorsport. No, 3. So the majority. That includes the 99 in 3rd, the 22 in 5th, and Alex. In whatever position Alex is in currently, I don't really know. So now those pit stop guys are down the backstretch. We're gonna see some of these guys actually start to pit here. Now, pitting here is definitely a game. We're starting to see less and less people make a pit stop now. It's going to be interesting. The 34 of McDowell clears the 99 car, but the 99 has led his first ever lap here at the Glen. It's going to be interesting to see what everybody can do. I don't know if it's going to be beneficial to anybody for staying out this long. I mean, majority of these drivers out here have stretched their fuel and tires. This is the last lap that they can really run, but the occasional fella can stay out way longer than majority of people. So this will definitely be interesting. They are going to choose to give up their long lead for a pit stop. Logano, the defending series champion, is pitting with these guys. Here comes the rest of the field. Down the front stretch. Will these guys lose their lead? No, they don't yet. Will they, though? Yes, they will. They lost their lead. Now the lead is the 77 car. We're all single file now, unfortunately. That's annoying. 7 car went from leading to mid-pack now. That's interesting. What you do not want to do in this track is set yourself up for failure early on, because If you're stuck in the back of the pack and it goes single file like this for the rest of the way to the end of the stage, you could be sitting back there hoping that it doesn't happen. I think there's a caution in the back. Caution flies for somebody blowing an engine. I guess they just tried to push it too far and they forgot to shift or something like that. Something very stupid like that only a NASCAR driver could think of causing that. If you were an F1 driver and you did that, then you'd probably be screwed. But NASCAR drivers are built different. You see, because we blow our engines damn near every other race. If you don't blow your engine every other race, well, what are you doing with your life? Because honestly, the only way to actually be successful in this is to blow your engine every other race. And the green flag is back out. 99 car back out into the front for the second time this race. A lot of these guys have traveled from all the way in the back of the pack to try to get a chance at a stage victory for when this thing goes single file eventually. I mean, every once in a while we gotta call a competition caution because we want to keep things competitive and we do not want to keep things boring in single file like a choo-choo train. We're gonna see can Eric Amarola AA batteries take home a lead lap today? 99 cars definitely started to struggle a little bit on these slightly older tires. We did not see him pit for tires. He's going to stretch it till lap 30. So everybody will be pitting when the stage caution comes out. Logano back out in front. Can he capture a second championship in a row? He will be racing next year. So he does not have to worry about capturing his farewell season championship, unlike most of these drivers here today. Eric Almirola is going to replace that number 1 car. The number 50 car is making a comeback. We've got a ton of retired cars coming back for another chance at a championship next year because people have chosen to drive their favorite drivers' cars if they're not already taken for the series. So it's definitely going to be a bit of a different feel. Out in front for the first time today is Eric Almirola, of all people. The 22 of Logano is going to settle for second here so far. Eric Almirola is definitely starting to get a little bit of a lead into the backstretch. Now we're going to start braking for that backstretch chicane. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how these drivers can react to everything. We've had plenty of instances in practice where some wildlife will run out into the track, and then you have to dodge that. In addition to staying competitive with all your competitors, number 10 car will stay out in front for his first lead lap this season, I believe. That's something that you don't get to say very often, especially at a road course. With a definite popularity in road courses in real NASCAR, we decided that we would race at 2 road courses this season. But we may no longer be racing at many road courses next season as there are a ton of obstacles with road courses because you have to make them look decent, and it's a lot of work to prep out a road course for a race weekend here in the Mr. Ranger Cup Series. That we're going to see the number 1 of Chastain going to try to make a move on the inside of the 22 machine of Logano. Eric Almirola still out in front. He could find victory lane this week, this race. Now the question of the day is, can he stay out for another 8 laps? In the front, his lead is diminished. The number 1 car of Chastain using that slipstream. His lead on that backstretch chicane is completely gone. I mean, if somebody gets a good run, that's the end of his day. anything can go wrong, really. I mean, there's not that much to be done. Once you're out of the lead, you're out of the lead here. Chastain is going to take Eric Almirola's lead away from him. McLeod definitely going to try to make the inside of the 10 car work. He's up to second. Hamlin has not made the 22 of the inside of Logano work all day, but now he's back out in front. And now he's back in the front area. So we're going to see what he can do. McLeod is going to try to make a move on Chastain. They don't do that yet. Into the final long stretch before the start-finish stretch. Can Chastain hold on to it? It looks like he will. Coming to 6 laps to go in the stage 2. 6 to go. With 6 laps to go in stage 2, we're probably going to see the racing be kicked up a notch. We may have to call it caution because this is very single file, and the end of the stage is supposed to be interesting, not very single file. I mean, we've been out here for 10 laps so far, battling it out after pit stops. So, is McLeod going to make the inside of Chastain work? I keep getting thrown off of the racing surface for some reason. I don't think McLeod can make the inside of Chastain work. Here comes McLeod on the inside of Chastain. As soon as I said that he's going to try to make it work, he cannot make it work through that set of corners. No. He had a great deal of momentum going into that set of corners if he just could have executed that a little bit better. Possibly going to the outside of Chastain for one corner and then getting to the inside of him in the other corner. Reversing it would have done him a great deal to get him out in front, but those set of corners can be very detrimental. You can try to make a move on anybody. He's going to try to get to the inside, but now he's got Logano battling it out with him. It's definitely going to be a lot of action here at Watkins Glen. This is the most action that I've seen at a road course since the Chicago Street Course, because since the Chicago Street Course happened last season, it's really only been a bunch of practices. Now we're on lap 27. 4 to go in stage 2. Now we're going to see McLeod get to the inside of Chastain. Can he hold it off? Yes, he can. McLeod is now clear of Chastain. We could see McLeod get the win here. After a fierce battle for the lead with Chastain, it looks like McLeod is going to be the victorious car today. I don't know if that's going to be beneficial or not. Chastain back out in front. Chastain has definitely been dominant in stage 2, but now he's got Logano on his inside. Logano is going to try to make the inside of Chastain work. He does. Just that. Can Logano hold him off for another 2.5 laps? I don't know if he can or not. It's definitely going to be an interesting thing to see if Logano can hold off Chastain. Chastain has been very confident with his car all day. We heard him on the radio saying that this was the best he's been in a while, and he's made a lot of passes so far. But here he comes. He's going to lead another lap with 2 laps to go in the stage. Can Logano get to the inside of him again, though, is the question. Can Logano get to the inside in the final set of corners? Can he lead another lap? Could he possibly get a stage victory? Or will it be Chastain or McLeod? A person that we haven't been talking about a lot for a little bit of time is Busch, and he's starting to get a little bit competitive, and now we're going to try to see McLeod getting to the inside of Logano. Can he make that position stick, or is Logano going to be very offensive and try to get to their side by side? Logano got a little McLeod got a little loose upon corner exit. Now we're at the final lap for the stage. Can anybody take this away from Ross Chastain, or is Ross Chastain going to be the car out in front when it most matters? This could be a photo finish for the stage, but it's been single file for most of the day. Into the backstretch chicane for the final time in stage 2. It looks like Ross Chastain is going to try to distance himself from the rest of the field even more. It's going to take more than a final set of quarters to get to the inside of Chastain to try to make a move. It looks like Chastain is going to score his first stage victory. Chastain wins stage 2 at the Glen. Now the question of the day is, can he keep this momentum into stage 3, or will he lose it going down pit road? I need a little bit of water. At the line, we're going down pit road this lap. Logano back out in front for pit road. We're going to race back to the line here. Screw the pace car. We don't need a pace car. We're racing back to the line. Lap 32. It is. We will restart for lap 33 for the final stage. Will it be caution driven, or will it be single file once more? A stage caution was come out twice today, and we've had one natural caution from somebody blowing an engine right after pit stops. Will it happen again, or will we have a wreck somewhere? It's hard to tell, but Logano has been upset with Chastain for a lot of this season. We're going to see who gets the inside and who gets the outside. Logano's lucky he'll get the inside, but I think he got the outside. Logano on the outside, Chastain on the inside, followed by Busch. Bow Wow. Busch, Bowman, if I could get back up to there. Busch, Bowman, McLeod, Jack, myself in the 99. McDowell, Busher, Almirola, Dylan, Hamlin, number 3 of May, 38 of Gilliland, Alex, and Harrison Ford. And we are back to green flag racing here at the Glen. Who's gonna take it home today? Racing for a chance at a new winner to get that chance at a championship at Daytona. Season 3 is definitely going to be a championship at Phoenix. We're track testing Phoenix currently. There's probably track testing going on with the developers of Season 3 going on as we're doing this. I hate having a slightly stuffy nose. It's terrible. Who led? Bowman in the lead, but it looks like that lead is going to go to Ty Dillon. Can Ty Dillon hold them all off to lead another lap, or will it be Chastain? Chastain sitting in second today. Now he's got Chris Buescher looking to his inside. Is Chastain going to fall? I hate this track. Not because it looks terrible. I mean, the looks are perfectly fine. It's just it's very buggy. Which is not something that you would really like to see. At the line, it's the number 77 car back in the lead today. On lap 35, we're going to see another round of pit stops happening in about 11 laps. 10 to 12 laps away are pit stops looming in the distance. First set of pit stops will probably occur at lap 44. Final set of pit stops will probably occur on lap 46. Charles found herself all the way in the back, with Ranger sitting fourth from the back. Harvick and Briscoe are definitely fighting a little bit. Currently the highest sitting person currently the person in the highest position for Ranger Motorsports is not Joey Logano, but Jack. Myself out in front. For Ranger Motorsports, I'm trying to battle it out with Chastain and Dylan. Dylan in the lead, Chastain sitting second. Chastain is probably going to try to make a move here soon. Or else that number 77 car of Ty Dillon could possibly drive away with the win. And I don't think Chastain wants to give up his championship hopes very much, but now we've got the 99 car in second, tied with Chastain at the line. It's going to be a drag race to see who's going to get second. It looks like it's going to be the 99. Now can the 99 make a move? It looks like Logano is going to try to clear Chastain. He can't. Logano stuck to the outside of Chastain. He's slightly ahead of him. Logano stuck to the outside of Chastain and the 99 machine. Looks like Logano is going to get that inside of Chastain where he wants to be. He does. Now the running order of the top is the 7, the 99, and the 22. All reversible numbers. All double numbers. Now it looks like the one car wants to change that. Now Logano is going to be dropping down to 5th as Truex is going to try to make it. Truex is looking for 3rd. Now he's going to try to look on for 2nd. He cannot go for 2nd yet. Falls behind. Falls in line behind the 99 car. Now it's going to be a game of battling to see who's actually going to be able to get out in front here. Will it be the 99 or will it be the 77? Only time will tell. So far, the 99 is doing an excellent job of keeping the rest of the field at bay, but that 77 car is slowly slipping away from them. The 99 is actually currently locked into the playoffs, so he doesn't have much to worry. He doesn't have to worry about finishing well in any races from now until the first round of the playoffs, but once those playoffs begin, he's got to finish very well. Everybody's got to be on their A game for the playoffs. If you do bad for one race, you're getting eliminated immediately. The round of 12 is one race. That one race could make or break your entire day. I believe it's going to be Talladega for the round of 12. Both round A races are going to be different. I think the first one is Phoenix, and then the round of 4 to decide a championship will be at the Daytona backstretch. Probably on a Sunday. 77 car barely keeping that 99 car at bay. The 99 wants that lead very badly. I don't think the 77 is going to give him it too easily. We're going to see who is going to be the better person to root for. Almost an hour in, sitting with about 10 laps remaining at the line. 77 car is getting still out in front of the 99. We're going to see the 99 trying to make a move on the outside. Now the 99 car falls back behind the 77. We're going to see the battle for the lead continuing. Now we're 3-4 wide in the back for a moment there. Many cars still battling it out. Everyone's trying to see the Christopher Bell getting in front of Joey Logano. Will it stick? I don't think it will. No, it will not, but now it will stick. Christopher Bell in front of Joey Logano down the backstretch into the backstretch chicane. 77 slowly building a lead over the 99. The 22 is slowly falling behind. The 11 car of Denny Hamlin has never captured a championship in this league or in real life, which is kind of funny because he's been in the sport for a very long time. Now we're seeing the 20 car get side by side with the 99 2x2 racing. Now the 77 car's lead is only amplified with about 9 laps to go in the final stage. Will it be Christopher Bell or will it be Ty Dillon getting his first win? Anything can happen as pit stops commence next lap. If he has a good pit strategy, it could be him. Anybody who has a good pit strategy could easily get ahead of the field. We're going to see pit stops commencing in about 2 laps. I like pitting everybody in different groups, even though I could pit everybody at the same group. But then that's a little bit too competitive, and I like to watch the group of pit people who have not pitted yet for a little while. Stories of the race. Stories of my week, actually. Yesterday was the Razor Coke 600. Congratulations to Hunter Races for winning the Coca-Cola 600. I was actually a commentator for that. It was a great experience, really. Somebody took the white flag in the pits. That was crazy. Number 3 car. How fitting. The number 3 car is nowhere to be seen currently. Pit stops commenced next lap. The number 3 car had the most random pit strategy last night from the Coke 600 and wound up losing the race, but took the white flag through the pits. But the 11 car of Hunter just soared to the end and took it home. We're going to see who is going to have the best pit strategy. Now the 99 car out in front of that 77 car. Pit stops, pit road is open. Who's going to elect to pit first? I don't know if anybody really wants to pit first, but we're going to start to see the pit crews spring to life. Only 4 people pit that lap. The 99 car still has to fend off the number 20 of Christopher Bell. Most people haven't come to pit yet. They've learned to adapt to a later pit strategy. 99 is still in the lead of the 20. We're going to see who is best at a chicane and then a sweeping turn. A sweeping right-hander, I should say. Lap 45, there's about 6 laps to go. Who will be in the lead with 5 to go? Oh, only 2 people make it down pit that lap. The 99 was one of them. Now it's Logano in the lead, but now we've got Kyle Busch clearing Logano. Kyle Busch in the lead. Most people are still out today. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be able to win this on fuel mileage, because we're starting to see the need of pitting every 15 laps slowly go away and start to form into a 20-lap pit window. As we learn to stretch our fuel longer and longer to stay competitive for more. A good chunk of the field went down. Another 4 cars. We're going to see everybody come down as a mandated pit next lap. But the question still remains of who will be on top at the end of this. This is definitely a race about making your car last the longest. Whoever can do that deserves a road course win. Kyle Busch will lead the field of late pitters down pit road. The final group of pit people before the closing laps. At the line, 3 to go. Who will take it all home? And now we're starting to see the early pitters coming through. Will the late pitters lose their lead? I think they will. Yes, they will. No, they won't. Kyle Busch still out in front, barely. Kyle Busch clears him. Now it's going to be a battle with the 77 and the 22 of Joey Logano to see who is going to take third. Now it's going to be a fight between Eric Almirola and Ty Dillon to see who's going to take third. It looks like Eric Almirola still is going to take third. Coming to 2 laps to go, can Joey Logano hold on for a second place finish? That will only get him more likely to get in on points for the championship for the contender 12. The contender 12, the challenger 8, and the championship 4 are still completely undecided. 7 positions are filled, but that still leaves 5 positions with 6 races after today for you to bring home your championship dreams and possibly get a chance at a championship for the final not so official season. At the line, white flag waves. It's going to be Kyle Busch taking the white flag. Can Joey Logano hold on and possibly make a pass? Is the question. Joey Logano right on the rear bumper of that number 8 car. Will he be able to take it? No, he doesn't. He falls back in line. He's going to try to make a slingshot, I think. Down the backstretch, we're coming to the backstretch chicane for the final time. Will Joey Logano be able to hold on? I think he will. Now it's just a possibility of can Joey Logano take it home when it really matters the most. He's been out in front for a lot today. Now we're starting to see him coming to the line. Will he be able to take it home? Kyle Busch gets the bumper from the 22, but it's going to be Kyle Busch winning the Go Bowling 400 at the Watkins Glen International Road Course. That was crazy. I don't know. Is Kyle Busch winning his first ever career win? He got win number 1 for his career at Watkins Glen. That's pretty crazy when you think about it, because he's never won, and now we're gonna have Alex coming in for a post-race review and possibly an interview. Where this is gonna be our first ever interview. He's running in the back of the pack for most of the day. I just noticed that he joined now. He joined at 2:48, so he's been chilling here for 20 minutes. So sorry about that, but I guess you can relax now knowing that I acknowledge your existence. So how do you feel about how you ran today?
You are a big fat stupid failure. I've been here since the beginning of stage 2.
Listen, I've been glued to the racing since stage 2.
Idiot! I could have helped you commentate, you fat stupid failure.
Well, how do you think about how you won? What are your opinions on your race?
I know I didn't win. Kyle Busch won.
Yes. However, you led 2 laps at the very beginning.
Cool. I really don't care. You're an idiot, and I was waiting here since 2:40
So 30 minutes.
I was here when you were at like 21 minutes of the stream. Idiot.
Well, let's analyze the racing so far.
I'll analyze your face.
Listen, if you don't analyze the racing,
Well, congratulations to Kyle Busch. Logano, that little bumper tap at the end there could have helped you out, but it did.
if only the number 8 car got moved up a little further, then that could have
If
benefited.
only Jack won the race, then he would have been happier.
I finished P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P7.
Good job.
Where's my little writing marker? Did I lose it already? I've only had it out here for like 5 minutes. I've lost it. Wow. Okay. It's a good thing I bring a pencil to these things. Okay. Yeah, but then it's gonna break the perfectness of old orange. It's fine. Okay. So, yeah. So I think that's gonna wrap it up here for this episode of the Mr. Ranger Cup Series. Alex, I will call you on Discord.
Okay, I have to reopen Discord now.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, mon bros.
Bon appetito, bitch.